Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Soft Descent from The Last of Us Part 2. It's a beautiful little song. I've already done a cover version of it, so go check that out. There'll be a link above or below. So I'm going to teach you it today. Just before I teach you it though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, if you could give me the thumbs up, the like, and also leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know what song you want me to do next. Any songs you want, just put them in the comment section. I'll try and do a video for you. So for this song, we've got 6 lines of music that we need to learn. The first line sounds like this. So for that, we're playing the open E string nearest to your face, and at the same time you're going to play B17. So you're going to need probably a guitar with a cutaway. You might just be able to reach up with a normal guitar that goes up to the 15th fret, or you might find it easier with a cutaway guitar. So play 17 on the B string and the E string at the same time, and then you can play the E string nearest the floor, and then back to the B17. So you go. So this is in 3/4 at the moment, so it's 3 beats per bar. So you're playing 3 notes, go 1, 2, 3, and then straight into the next bar. We're going to go to fret 15. We don't play the E string again, or we just leave that ringing, and then play the B15, then E open, and then back to the B15. So you've got to make sure your finger doesn't touch that E string, or else you'll get this kind of sound. So make sure your finger's not touching that string. The next bar, it's the same idea, you just go to fret 13, next bar fret 12, next bar's fret 10, then fret 8. So let's try the whole of that line. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3. And up speed. On to the next line. It sounds like this. So for this, we're still in 3/4. So you're going to play the B7, open E, then B7. And then this next bar, bar number 8, it slows down. So you play the B5, then open E, then B3, and then into the next bar, it's gone into 4/4, so 4 beats per bar. We're going to hit open E, and B5, then open E, B5, open G string, and then into bar 10 we've got G3, G2, a little hammer on and pull off. So you just slap your finger down. So you're playing the open G string, and you slap your any finger you want, but I'm using my second finger, on fret 2, and then pull it off. And then you're going to play the open D string, and then the last bar, bar 11, you play the open E and D2. They're at the same time, but play the D string just after, so it's not exactly at the same time. E string first and then the other string. So the whole of that line goes. Okay, so let's put the first 2 lines together. Here it comes. Okay, on to the next line, and it's basically the same idea, but we're adding a bass note in all the way through. So we start off on 17 on the B string, but at the same time we're going to hit 15 on the E string. And then you play the open E, and then you go back to playing E15 and B17. So the first bar of that line, bar 12, goes. And then we go down to 14 on the E string and 15 on the B string, and you get. Next bar we go down to fret 12 and 13, then 10 and 12, then 8 and 10, then 7 and 8. So let's try the whole of that line slowly. On to the next line. Sounds like this. So for that one, we're playing 6 on the A string and 7 on the B string. Then play the open E, then just the B7 on its own. And then this next bar slows down. We play fret 5 on the E string and fret 7 on the E string nearest your face, and fret 5 on the B string. Then open E, then open A and B3 at the same time. So those first 2 bars of that line, bars 18 and 19, go. And in bar 20, we're going back into 4/4. So those first 2 bars were in 3/4. We're going to do a little slide from fret 3 to fret 5 on the B string, playing the E string at the same time. Then open E, B5, G, and then G3 and A4 at the same time. And then G2, another one of those hammer-ons and pull-offs from G to G2, back to G, then open D, and the last bar, bar 20, you play the A string and the E string and the D string at the same time, and slap your second finger onto D2. So let's try the whole of that line slowly. So let's play the 3rd and 4th lines, because those 2 lines go together. Here it comes. On to the next line. 2 more lines to go. The next line goes. So it's in 4/4. It's got a weird feel. It almost feels like it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'll just write it in 4. So a little slide from fret 3 to fret 5 on the B string and play the E string at the same time. Then open E nearest the floor, B5, E. So the first bar is. Don't play the next note, it's in the bracket. You don't play any notes in the bracket, it's just holding the note on. And then into the next bar, bar 24, we play B5. And then slide up from 5 to 7 really quick, so you don't really hear the 5. Then we've got an open E string. So let's do the first 2 bars of that line, bars 23 and 24. We've got into bar 25, we've got B3, open E twice, B3, into bar 26, we're going to play the E string, the B3, and then the E again. Let's just play the first 4 bars of that line then. We've got and then into the next bar, bar 27, we're going to play the A string and the B string and hammer onto the 2nd fret. And then 2 more of those B2s. A hammer on and pull off going from fret 2 to 3 back to fret 2. And then playing open B. And then bar 29, B string and the E string at the same time. G, D2. Hold that D2 on into bar number 30 and we play a D2, a G and a B. So let's try the whole of that line. Here it comes. And the last line goes. So for that, we're going to slide from fret 3 to fret 5 on both the B string and the D string, and play the E string at the same time as well, like this. Then play the open E, B5 and D5, E. Into the next bar, we're going to slide from fret 5 to fret 7 on both the B string and the D string. And then we're going to hit fret 3 on the E string, and that's going into the next bar. I'm using my first finger barred because I'm going to play the B3 and the G4. Hopefully that makes sense. Then another hit on those B3 and G4. Then another hit on the B3 and G4. Then open G. So let me play those first first 4 bars. You've got. Into bar 35, open A string, and you've got B2 and G2 at the same time. Then play the B2 and G2 again. Into bar 36, a little hammer on from the B2 and G2. So you're going to have to do that with your first finger flat, and hammer on your B3 and G4. Then back to the 2s, bar 37. I'm playing open B, fret 5 on the D string, which you could play the open G string, but it just sounded closer to what he's playing. And then open E, so you got. Then it goes down to fret 2 on the D string with open G, and then A2 and D2 at the same time. So that last 2 bars, bars 37, bar 38, go. So the whole of that line goes. So those bottom 2 lines kind of go together. Let's try and do the whole song. We'll do it nice and slowly just so you can have an idea of what it sounds like. Don't forget to check out my version of it as well. So it goes. Then there's a slow down, and then into bar 9. On to the next line, we're going up to 15 and 17. We've got. Next line. Last section. So there you have it, that's Soft Descent from The Last of Us Part 2. If you've enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, I'd really appreciate that. If you could give me a thumbs up on the video, leave me some comments, let me know where in the world you're from, if you've enjoyed it, if it's been easy enough to follow, and any song requests as well. If you really want to support the channel as well, there's some t-shirts, some merchandise down below. All the money just helps me support my channel and supports my life. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.